SK allows him to go toe-to-toe with those USPs that might be on the site. But for now, nothing but silence. coldzera, he's got the smoke for the cross. All 5 players on the long side of the map, they're not even going to smoke at all, and that's going to be to their detriment. They throw the smoke afterwards, and they've already lost a player. Mistimed, and for now, it's a 5 versus 4 in favor of the Space Soldiers. Oh, is that the bomb down? Oh, it is. It's right down in the open map.
That's the worst possible situation because it's on the
bomb
inside
cross first. What are they doing?
We saw this the other match as well when Big was playing this. The bomb kept getting flung forward, or at least getting cut off in the cross. Now that the smoke's gone, they can actually try and fight for it. You can't really afford to jump down when your teammates are smoked off either. Bolts does manage to get 1 kill. No one has elected so far to wrap back around to Catwalk. I thought maybe they would, that they would try and retake middle, to try and open up CT spawn, to try and get that bomb. They're finally looking that direction, but watch and see if Bolts and Fallen jump down, because they might just try and overwhelm straight up.
He's going to bunny hop it.
No, he's going to bunny hop it, and he's going to throw it. Bunny hop, grab it, throw. That's exactly what he wanted to do. That works out brilliantly. He gets away with his life as well.
That was quite the play. Fancy footwork from Fallen. At least we'll get a plant. coldzera is still alive, but he's low. He wants to take down Major here. Knows exactly where he is. And that's a fantastic shot. 3 versus 3 now. The boost starts to come forward. And Engine will get 1. But it needs a lot more here. 2 versus 2. Bolt's now alone.
They get the bomb down. Bolts has to clutch it back. Ooh, first shot. Oh my goodness, he almost got both of them lined up. Goes back out for more. Calyx slowly getting higher and higher on that ramp, meaning he's more and more open in the end. Or even an AWP if the kills were stacked in the right direction. Bolts caught in mid. No one countering it. They have to trade it. Good trade from Colt. They had to do that. Absolutely.
4 and 4 does favor the T's, but will they anticipate this push from Major? If he had an M4 here, this would be fantastic. MP7 certainly not ideal, but he makes it work. Not going to be good for 2 frags here, but that's enough. That's got some money in the bag. He maintains the man advantage now, 4 versus 3. And doesn't fall back towards long. His job is done. He doesn't want to risk going down and offer the advantage back, but that's a great shot from coldzera. Engine completely rattled ashore. 3 versus 3 once again, and they're going to be starting to position towards middle. Maybe a B split coming in here. There's only 1 player waiting. That's Calyx. He has got the only M4 available. In terms of utility and kit, he's got the flashbang, the HE, really not ideal. And he'll hold on the platform right now. Needs at least 1 kill. Nothing, and the round is over. But Stewie, what a shot that is. Clotheslines him as he 180s onto the bomb site. coldzera fighting back as well. That's his 3rd kill of the round. And Paz left in a 2 versus 1, which is certainly possible. He has 100 HP and the defuse kit. The bomb just planted, and Stewie is very low indeed.
Paz trying to find his way up middle has a problem. It's Fur behind the box. That's going to greet him.
On either side, this is where the game really starts to warm up. Fallen showing us what he's capable of, but he takes a nade to the face, gets Molotov down. It's a risky pick to take, and so is that one, but Major nails the shot towards lower B. 5 versus 3 now. coldzera trying to recover the situation. He'll find the orb from Fallen's corpse. But the CTs are so established now. It's such a difficult shot. Bolts will try and go in first, but there's no chances. Surely he'll be dropped by the player waiting on the right-hand side. Crossfire too good. And this round is Space Soldiers all day long. coldzera, I was about to say, Engine was feeling very brave going for that kill, but manages to nail it. And it'll be Stewie left in a 4 versus 1. In terms of their cash, you can see it right now. They're only going to get 1,400 into the next round, so Stewie might want to consider saving that AK. We'll see what he's capable of here. Minutes to work with, and he's getting pincered from T-spawn, and the bomb's down along.
Stewie continuing to work around. He'll get on Catwalk. The bomb at long, as you say, and a 1 versus 4. This will be a reset for SK. No bomb planet in this round. I'm going to finalize that call. It's not going to happen, but he can certainly do economic damage. A win is a win for Space Soldiers, but it's a win after 2 losses and guns carried over if he can make this expensive fight. Even taking one of the AKs away from them, massively beneficial. Samtara's the only one going down, means that they have to buy 1 M4, so it's not the perfect situation where it shows how dominant you've been and that you get 4 AKs and an AWP, but nonetheless, it's Space Soldiers that are going to take the lead.
It will indeed. Any kills Stewie can get, it's the exact same scenario. He won't be winning this, but he can make it expensive. And if he saves the AK, Major has been picking this area. He could get the opening pick once again. The flashbangs look so uncomfortable for SK here, but still continuing their push. Easy kill for Major, but no! Fur completely destroys him there with the AK. That's going to be their cue to get in towards B. Now they know middle shut down. There's only going to be one player here. That's Calix. Can he get anything done? You better believe he can. There's the first. The bomb goes down. It buys a little bit of time as Paz rotates in. Fallen waiting by the door, but gets nothing done at all. And this round is back on. It was looking so detrimental to Space Soldiers, but it's delayed them so much. You can see SK now only just planting, and the CTs are ready to retake.
Engine wants through the window. For the one to go guard it, he needs to wait though. Are they going to flash him over? That's the question, because he's been holding for the rotation, all three from the mid wall. His first starts off, Zontaras goes down, that's toward the door. Engine still hasn't gotten any. Pops himself a flash off the wall, but still no access. Paz will take the aggro away from Fur. That allows him to drop in, but it's from the tunnels that they watch him off. Paz has been red hot, keep in mind. 2 kills in this round. Oh my God! He's got another. It's Stewie left to find. He's trying to stay alive. And oh, thank goodness he went.
I mentioned this before. Remember, as soon as you get this side of the map with time remaining, ideally you want to leave a player in the pit, send the rest of them back towards shore, and focus and punish the CTs that are waiting on the side. That's an ideal situation so you don't have to cross. But going to struggle a little bit here, but does find that first kill.
That flash came out so well timed. Remember, there's a bit of a difference on that wall now. There is this little hole, this little gap by the garages, which makes things awkward. Fur tried to fire into it, to spam into blindness. He managed to pull it back and do so quite helpfully. Look at the HP. Calix is gone. It's Major with 3 HP, but he's got an AW. He's going to hold off. They know he's there. A nade would do. They didn't have one. They've got smokes and they've got incendiaries. Cold at least brings it to just the AWP. Major, 3 HP, 13 seconds if he can find the bomb. He might have found the round, but Cold.
They know they can't allow him to get close to the site before a kill is found. Cold, Zera alone towards middle, and the rest of them just trying to sneak through. Molotov deployed. Major had to play up close and personal. Good for 1.5. Could be able to set Calix up here, but no. Bolt's too strong, so is Cold Zera, and that should be round. The retake is so difficult. And Fur needs to be careful. Those flames just drip down from the window. We saw it happen yesterday. As now 5-5, and now a 3-on-2 for Space Soldiers. They have not got kits, I believe. They've got a couple of smokes they can use to the door, but it might not be worth going for it.
The crazy part of that was he was on 5 HP, and Fur nearly got hit by a flame. If he had, they could have run him before the bomb was set, but Fallen holding the window with the AWP, and Engine is gone.
It means you can get a short very quickly, and most CT setups will be focusing towards long. He pushes through the flames. No love lost here for Space Soldiers as Stewie looks to shut them down. My God, that's a good shot. And he'll find the first 2, and Cold Zera looking for that third.
Huge play from Cold as well, because Molotov segregated them, and he was able to hit the shot toward the player on ramp. Otherwise, Stewie was a sitting duck, a dead target, and no fight left in him. Fur's going to get Zontaras. Brilliantly done at bolts. Good timing on the lurk. Down goes Calix, and he doesn't even need to commit. He can fall off it. Major has an AWP. SK were down 5-2 at one point in time. They're about to take an 8-5 lead.
Yeah, great stuff. You can see the loss bonus accumulating. It's a maximum now, but no weapon saved once the B side. CTs can't get across, and they know it. But the problem is SK haven't capitalized on that. They haven't actually gone towards B, as they go for the pick still. Lots of damage inflicted. Well, maybe not too much, maybe more expected, but Stewie hit a cracking shot there towards long. That's Engine going down, and he wants a little bit more here. Gonna be peeking around the corner. This guy's fast, but not quite fast enough. Zontaras will take him down.
Fallen recovers, though. He actually hit Major. We didn't see it off stream. Or off camera, I should say. So they still have the man advantage to work with. Fallen's tagged to the 19, and they will go toward B finally. And as you say, you're right. If you're going to play that strategy and no one crosses, you could capitalize, but they committed so many players to doing it. No one could run it. No one could actually get there in time. They will now. Smoke down at the doorways. Zontaras and Calix are going to push back through mid. They want to retake potentially from tunnels. In doing so, they have to go by Fallen. Fallen is the gatekeeper, and Fallen has an AWP to keep that gate with. I don't think he'll get a free pass. It could be a 1-for-1. Goes back out. Knows they're getting closer. Could be better than that from Fallen as he sits on 19. He's gotten Calix to the edge of the wall. Zontaras are speaking from the same position. He's got to cross him eventually. He's quick. Maybe not super quick in that situation. Zontaras is back to a 2-versus-2 passes in the sight. Good recovery from Cold to recognize it and Fur to hold it off. A 10-5.
Does he go any further than this? Zontaras is aware of it as well. He has the advantage here. Fallen has to try and get out towards that pit. He'll just about make it. Still has to find kills though. So much pressure. No backup for him. He's going down. No chance he survives this one. Oh my God! What the hell was that? Amazing scenes from Fallen. He didn't have any say in that situation, but somehow gets 2.
is so spectacular when you pick a player out of the air in that fashion. Fallen is an absolute god. Stewie's going to add to it. Major down. Bolts on the site, has Cold to play with him. Cold can swing out from the spawn, and Bolts doesn't have to do anything at this point. He can actually concede long. Let them get closer. Let them move up. In doing so, set the crossfire with Cold, and Cold hits the first headshot. Surely gets the second. 11.
Sendry still gains him some sort of vision towards the site, but there is a player coming to peek him. That was Stewie, and it will be Bolts and Firth to go down. Paz steals of both of them. And we've got a few more rounds to go here. This is great from Space Soldiers, just fending off the aggression. SK trying to dictate the pace of the round, but really hasn't worked out for them whatsoever.
Yeah, minute and 30 seconds. They've gotten 3 kills. Cold, good recovery. Engine spotted the gun, but didn't want to swing, didn't want to commit to it. It was a bit hesitant, and he who hesitates loses. Flash goes in. Everyone using that backside double doors, the closed doors to bounce them off its frame and catch off anyone in doorway. It lines up almost perfectly when thrown correctly. Deter any vision from players on the cross is falling.
That smoke will be negated, actually, as Cold Zero, I think, can see above it. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen his position on this version of the map, but he certainly will. Looking for 2 frags here. Picks them up. Could even get 3 as Dust2 is right by the window, does damage towards him. And Stewie will be taken down, but the bomb has been dropped. And Cold Zero, he ain't getting off that box for no one.
That was beautiful. Catches out the head of the window. You're right. He doesn't even want to leave his perch the whole time. Bomb still down inside of middle. He doesn't really need. He has gone off it simply because they know he's there. Bergen taking out. Oh,
calm down.
That's impressive. Both in the same position. Slightly different aim required because they're one forward of the other. He hits 2 headshots as they tried to reface. Calyx knew that it was Fur that he killed too, so Cold must still have been there. But it's Fallen to hold it with his scout of all weapons and put him
to an open position here. Needs to be careful. Spots the smoke. If Stewie gets one, that should be round, but misses the first, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Does take down Zantaret, and still that scout applies pressure. But almost guaranteed a kill here. That's the bomb down. Paz, 3 versus 1, 15 seconds remaining. Surely it's not possible. It will take something absolutely brilliant here to keep Space Soldiers in it. Flashes over.
Oh, he got hit.
It did, and still he has a chance here, but he can't plant anymore. Has to go for the kills. It's not going to happen.
Or SS, you're right. B-Rush absolutely coming in. It's Stewie's the only one in there, and he's got an MP9. He's going to get flashed in. He's going to just go for it. He did just go for it, and in the flames. Oh my God, Stewie! Have you ever seen an ace like?